Hey everybody, this is Kurt, the Wordy Nerd from Bod Cave Studios, and I want to introduce you to my Lokt System. Lokt System is a modular diorama product that allows you to connect wall panels using locks that expand your diorama options. Each wall panel is double-sided, and each lock allows you to either use a 90-degree or 180-degree connector. So let's start with the locks. This is a 90-degree lock, and these square pieces, rectangle technically, but they're square on the tops. Uh, these locks allow you to plug a wall into the slots, and then using a sequence of wall panel, lock, you can expand your diorama as big as you want to, as much space as you've got, as many wall panels as you've got. Our other lock is a 180-degree lock. All right, so that means it's got a lock on each side, which allows you to create a straight segment of wall. Okay, so what is a wall panel? Wall panels are double-sided, and they offer extra options when you're creating your diorama. This is a basic brick wall with a pipe down one side, and then the flat side is the other side. If you wanted to do something like drywall or a cement wall, things like that. Here is the brick wall with a bunker door. And then, again, the flat wall with the bunker door on the other side. And this is my personal favorite, is the industrial wall. It's got the reinforced riveted wall bracers. This one is actually the same thing on both sides in terms of what it is, because I thought that maybe you might want to have different color options available. Okay, that's all that's the only reason why there's the same thing on both sides for the reinforced wall. Other wall panels will be available using other designs and styles, things like open doorways or opening and closing doors in some of the more deluxe sets. This project has taken roughly about 8 years of revisions. It started off as a castles and medieval setting, and then it morphed when they re-released Castle Grayskull, and I decided I wanted to do something with more modern figures. It offered more options. Then we went through different changes for how the walls would be connected, and originally they were designed to be connected on the backs of the walls and connect them together, and then another company used that idea, so I decided to go another route and explore until I found this. And these locks are the key. These are where the magic happens. So let's demonstrate how this all puts together, right? So we're going to start with our reinforced wall and slot it into the lock. And then I want to put, let's put the bunker in the middle. So we will add the bunker door to the middle. And let's use the 180 degree. And we'll put the brick wall with the pipe on the other side. I'll just bring the camera back a little bit so we can show that. So you see how quick and easy it is to assemble, and it's just as easy to disassemble. The walls are held in place through tension. The tightness of the lock is what holds it in place. But let's demonstrate with a couple of action figures to show scale and size. So this is a 6-inch scale G.I. Joe classified Snake Eyes from Hasbro. And this is a Marvel Legends Captain America, also by Hasbro. So you can see how smoothly they fit right in to this kind of a diorama. Let's see. I'll grab one of my Animal Warriors of the Kingdom by Sparrow Toys. This one's been slightly modified, customized to my personal likings. But he is on a 6.5-inch scale, almost a 7-inch scale. But as you can see, they fit in just the same. Any 6-inch scale action figures really do fit right in. So why am I running a Kickstarter? And that's an easy one for us. Uh, I believe in this project. I believe in this product with all my heart. And what I want is I want to bring this to market. I have worked on this for off and on for about 8 years, and almost 2 years ago, I went through an accidental burn with a space heater that resulted in partial amputation of 2 toes, and that left me hospital bed bound basically for 16 months. So I had a lot of time basically stuck in one place. So it gave me the time I needed to sit down and hammer out all of the details to make this work. And once I was done with that, I knew that I was onto something big. Lots of people want dioramas but just can't afford $400, $500, $600 for a custom diorama. And it's not that they're not worth it, they just can't afford it. And I wanted to fill that hole. I wanted to offer toy collectors and toy photographers an option that they could afford. By keeping these available in smaller waves, it allows me to release them in quantities and stretch it out over a couple of years of available products so that anybody that really wants to get into this has the option and is never overwhelming by having too much to buy at one time. With just 3 walls to start with, you have access to enough. Okay? These are offered either as the digital files so that you can download and print them yourself if you've got a 3D printer that's big enough to do it. Say you don't have a 3D printer but you still want them. That is why we've got the Kickstarter for reward levels for bigger, where I will 3D print them for you. And that's what we're raising the money for, is because I want to get 2 of the frozen Sonic Mega 8K liquid resin 3D printers, because that will allow me to make flawless prints of these walls and at the correct size. This is faster and more affordable than buying an injection molding machine and buying a CNC routing machine and then buying steel plates to rapidly print or manufacture them. And while that the costs on those machines is very cost prohibitive. I mean, we're talking tens of $20,000 for each machine. That's before the steel plates. That's before the milling of the plates to make the molds. And by doing just these 2 $1,700 3D printers and the resin necessary to do it, the packing materials, the boxing, the foam sheets to keep them separated, by going this route, it makes it more affordable and faster in terms of getting it to market faster. One day, eventually, it would be awesome to be able to afford the injection machines, but for right now, this is the way to go. So, we have several reward tiers available to you guys. Rewards ranging from as simple as a very heartfelt thank you for helping make this happen, all the way up to the all-in, where you get all of the released wall files in multiples. I have it set up so that anytime we break a certain threshold in dollar amounts, we release additional wall panels up to a total of, I believe the final count was 50 different wall files will be available if we should magically make it to $50,000 in backing or more. All right, so every $1,000, I'm including 1 more wall panel at no additional charge. That is for the digital downloads, and that is also going to affect the printouts. Okay, I explain all of that in the story section, so check that out when you get a chance to. It's just a little bit further down the page from this. Thank you for looking at this. I thank you for taking the time to listen to this and hear me out on what we're going to do here. And I can't do this without your help. Thank you.